to be here. 64 years later, I have big, shoes to fill because we've had all these wonderful presidents after all these years doing all of this for Del Rio. We've had wonderful mayors that we worked with, and we have our mayor here tonight, Mayor Ariola. Thank you for being here. So it's just emotional to be up here and to be a part of this huge legacy in Del Rio. And I do consider it a legacy because it is something that will go on forever and ever and ever. At this time, though, I want to go over our presentation of the calendar of events because I know a lot of you have seen different advertisements out there, and a part of Fiesta is not just 1 or 2 days, but the whole entire month. We have a lot of things going on in the month of October, and it starts with tonight with our kickoff event, but then it goes on to a few things that we've done a little different. In the past, we have been the holder of all of the events that we do for the month of October for Fiesta Amistad. But then recently we decided that we wanted to spread that friendship and we wanted to include others into our festivities. And so what we started to do is we started to reach out to others that wanted to maybe be a part of Fiesta, but it wouldn't be an IGNC event. They would handle the event and we would help them promote it. We would help them put it together a little bit, and we would help them advertise it. And so we have 2 events this year that are like that. The first one is going to be our PTSD marathon. It's a run, walk, stroll, whatever you want to do. But it is something that we do a part of Fiesta this year. And that's going to be on October the 12th. And that's held by the Del Rio PTSD Awareness Association. And then after that, we go into our traditional abrazo ceremony. And our abrazo ceremony is going to be the 25th of October this year at the Dam. That is a traditional event that we do in Fiesta. Of course, if none of you don't know the history about that, just briefly, that commemorates the treaty that we had between Mexico and the United States. And so it's very important. It's a very important part of Fiesta de Amistad because it shows the friendship that both countries can have. And that's what this is really all about, is the friendship that we both share. The next day on October the 26th, we have our Fiesta de Amistad parade. And this year, we have decided to do the theme Fall into Fiesta. It is the fall season, like Michelle said. And so we thought it would be neat to incorporate the fall season and Fiesta and do the title Fall into Fiesta to see what kind of neat themes everybody has out there. Last year, I believe, and Carmen, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but last year I believe we had about 110 entries. And so this is one of the largest parades that, if not the largest parade that Del Rio has. And we're very proud of that. We continue to try to have it grow more and more. It is also, and I believe this is still in existence to today, the only parade in the world that starts in one country and ends in another. So it does start in the United States, which is our side, and then it'll go to Mexico's side in the evening time. And so it does technically start in one country and finishes in another. That kind of expresses the friendship that we have there between both of those countries. So we invite you all out on the 26th to see this wonderful parade that Carlos over here is putting together along with Ms. Martinez, Tina. They're working on it, and a lot of our members work on it also. So thank you ladies back there because I know you're helping us too. The next thing is going to be our Arts and Crafts Fair, which is the 26th and the 27th of October. That Arts and Crafts Fair, I know a lot of people remember it. The big, huge white tents is what we always get told. What happened to the big, huge white tents at Greenwood? Well, we've kind of grown from that big, huge white tent stage, and we have a lot of different things that we offer out there at Greenwood Park during our Arts and Crafts Fair, and we invite all of you to come and enjoy that. This year, I know that the City of Del Rio is teaming up with us to do a nice little pet adoption out there. So we'll have a pet adoption on the 26th at Greenwood. And then the last event that we'll be doing is another one of those partnered events, and that's going to be a car show. It's going to be called the Amistad Car Show, and it's being held around the Greenwood downtown area. It's being put on by Texas Tint. And so we're very excited to see that one this year because that's a first for us this year. And then, of course, all of you are going to probably want to know what happened to Miss Del Rio. Ms. Del Rio is still technically a part of the Fiesta activities, just because of the fact, though, that we know a lot of the students and a lot of the girls that participate in this wonderful pageant, they're busy during the month of October. They have football games, they have homecoming, they have so many things going on. So what IGNC elected to do last year was move it to January. And that allowed us to have more potential for girls to be a part of this wonderful relationship that we have with the Miss Del Rio pageant. So technically, our Miss Del Rio pageant is still part of Fiesta, but it's not a part of the Fiesta calendar anymore because the pageant takes place in January. But we will still be having it, and Claudia takes care of that. So thank you, Claudia, for all your efforts with the Miss Del Rio pageant. I'm gonna go on now from our calendar of events to talk about something that has always been another monumental thing for IGNC, and that's going to be our Fiesta magazine. A lot of you out there were passed a magazine, we passed it around, and this year, this is our magazine for this year. It's a beautiful magazine that is put together by our members and our publisher Raquel Torres, and she is not here tonight, she's out of town, but it is put together by our members and then our publisher, and it just kind of commemorates everything that we do throughout the year. So it was a little unique twist last year that we decided to put both Miss Del Rio and the Fiesta part of the magazine combined into one and do kind of like two magazines in one. So if you all look at it, you will see that one side might look upside down and the other side doesn't. That's because you have to flip that magazine, and one side is the Fiesta Amistad side and the other side is our Miss Del Rio side. Our Miss Del Rio side commemorates a lot of the things that are going on throughout the years and throughout the history of Miss Del Rio. So you will see a lot of past Miss Del Rios on there this year. You will see Miss Congenialities on there that are talked about. You will see about what it's like to be a pageant mom. And Natalie Padilla over here, and Natalie, if you want to raise your hand, she is the mom of our Miss Del Rio this year. And it'll talk a little bit about what her experiences are like being a pageant mom. I just want to say that our Miss Del Rio this year is absolutely amazing. They all are absolutely amazing every year. But this Miss Del Rio this year has gone above and beyond to kind of be that epitome of what an ambassador of Del Rio is. She is all over the place. She has literally gone abroad. She's literally gone to go all over the place to study in Mexico. And everywhere she goes, she's got that Miss Del Rio sash, that crowd representing Del Rio as best as she possibly can. So she's not here right now, and unfortunately, you know, she's in college, and we're very proud of her. So she's traveling, and she's on her way down here, but we will introduce her if she happens to get here before this thing ends tonight. But we just want to say that. And one special little thing that you'll see in the magazine is you will see a really unique photo that we did of her that shows half of her beauty pageant side and half of what her career side is going to be. She is the first Miss Del Rio that is ever going to be enlisted into the military while she was Miss Del Rio. So that's kind of really special for us. She will show both of those sides of her in that special photo. I'm going to hand it on over back to Michelle. I'm thanking you all for listening to me. I'm kind of going on and on, but Michelle will finish off here. But once again, thank you all for coming tonight.
Thank you, Andrew, and thank you for all that you do along with the IGNC. So next up, we have the introduction of our mayor. So Del Rio Mayor Al Arriola with the proclamation. So Mayor Arriola.
Good evening, sir. First of all, it's an honor to be here with you guys. But honestly, the International Good Neighbors Council deserves a round of applause because all these, Andrew, Scarborough, and they're all volunteers. They're not getting paid. They're doing this because they really love our city and they participate in every event around the community. And to me, that stands above everything else. I know it's a tradition for how many years, Andrew?
64 years.
I wasn't even born then. Okay? But, you know, and You know, I give dues to dues are at, and I think Dora Club was a catalyst for this, along with our previous mayors, Alfredo Gutierrez. They really pushed this to be an event yearly, and we have a continuation with Andres Corbo and the committee, and it's always something better every year, and that's where we're at. I think next year is going to be even bigger. That's what I heard from Andrew the last time, and he did. He came out with 110 floats, so that is awesome. But this proclamation reads, and whereas the city of Del Rio formally acknowledges and celebrates the enduring contribution of Miss Del Rio pageant, sponsored by the International Good Neighbor Council Del Rio chapter, the Women Advance oversee 7 decades. Whereas since in 1950, Miss Del Rio has proudly served as a shining ambassador for the city of Del Rio, Texas, embodying the community spirits and potential for growth. Whereas the Miss Del Rio pageant stands as a prominent source of scholarship support for young women. Whereas the Miss Del Rio pageant programs has prioritized education at a time when equipping women for evolving workforce was vital. Our mission continues to be empowering women to lead with poise, service, academics, excellence, and achieving and ground in spirits of sisterhood. Whereas through this community service initiative, Miss Del Rio pageant competitors selflessly contribute hundreds of hours in community service each year, enriching our competition narrative. Whereas the pageant director, Claudia Lopez Cruz, Elsmi Mesa, Priscilla Martinez, and Dolores Martinez may amplify women's voice, have helped the Miss Del Rio pageant become the powerful catalyst for progress, particularly during times of great need and transformation. Whereas the International Good Neighbor Council hosts the annual abrazo ceremony, Fiesta de Amistad Parade, and Fiesta de Amistad. Whereas Miss Del Rio, sponsored by the International Good Neighbors Council, demonstrates the true meaning of spirit and friendship. Now, therefore, I, Alvaro Riola, as the mayor of the city of Del Rio, Texas, do here proclaim October as the Fiesta de Amistad month. So this is a proclamation for the international, but actually for the queens. I see them in everything around the city. And sometimes even the mayor forgets to acknowledge them. But they're in every event, anything that has to do with the city, anything that has to do with the county. And I applaud them because the parents are the ones that take them all over the place. So thank you for participating. And Andrew, keep it going. And may God bless you. Committees, let's get stronger. We need more volunteers, right?
Yes.
So thank you, and may God bless you.
Payless Liquors now open at their new location, 1400 Veterans Boulevard. Payless Liquors has the biggest selection of liquor, wine, beer, and cigars this side of the border. Open Monday through Saturday and also drive-through available. Find them on Facebook for up-to-date specials and new items. So Payless Liquors now available at their new location, 1400 Veterans Boulevard. See you there, Del Rio, only at Payless Liquors.
What's going on, guys? Aaron Pulido here at Brown Nissan of Del Rio. We have great news. The incentives are back, rebates are back, bonus cash is back, and we have it on our Nissan Sentra. We have plenty of options for you. We have plenty of colors for you, and like I mentioned, we have incentive. We have money for you under the hood for you guys to take the brand new Nissan Sentra. We also have the brand new, all totally redesigned 2025 Nissan Kicks. We're waiting for you. So stop by Brown Nissan of Del Rio. Check out our brand new Nissan Kicks. Check out the Nissan Sentras. We have plenty of options for you. There's no reason for you not to stop by Brown Nissan, get a new vehicle for the family, get a new vehicle for the kids, get a new vehicle for your in-laws, whoever. Brown Nissan of Del Rio has all the vehicles for you. 830-775-0566. Remember, Brown Nissan of Del Rio, right on the price, right on the corner.
Mesas para desayunar hasta comedores formales. Ashley tiene opciones versátiles desde $499.99 y recibe un crédito de $250 en colchones con la compra de cualquier juego de dormitorio de 6 piezas, solo en Ashley.
Well-turned collection. At Ashley, our dining furniture is made for all of life's moments. Be ready for every occasion with a table that extends and instantly elevates any space. Discover looks made for moments big and small, only at Ashley.
Here at Valverde Regional Medical Center, we believe that every patient deserves exceptional care in a nurturing environment. That's why we have a dedicated team of professionals to provide you with personalized care. Whether it's the tiniest patients or those with specialized needs, our approach ensures every individual receives the best care possible, from routine checkups to complex surgeries. Our team combines expertise with compassion to provide the highest quality medical services tailored to your needs. At Valverde Regional Medical Center, you're more than just a patient. You are our friends, our neighbors, our family. Join us on a journey to health. Valverde Regional Medical Center, we live to deliver healthcare our community can trust.
Where can you find the history of Valverde County, arts, natural and social sciences history in 2 acres? The only museum with over 60 years in service, the Whitehead Memorial Museum, located in the heart of downtown Del Rio, with over 30 exhibits like the Caboose, the Jersey Lily Home to Judge Roy Bean, the Cadena Nativity, and much more to guide you through the rich history of Del Rio. So set your maps to Whitehead Memorial Museum in Del Rio, Texas.
Payless Liquors now open at their new location, 1400 Veterans Boulevard. Payless Liquors has the biggest selection of liquor, wine, beer, and cigars this side of the border. Open Monday through Saturday and also drive-through available. Find them on Facebook for up-to-date specials and new items. So Payless Liquors now available at their new location, 1400 Veterans Boulevard. See you there, Del Rio, only at Payless Liquors.
sopla el sur, porque no le sopla el sur, los barcos están varados, los barcos están
is to welcome our former mayor, Mrs. Dora Alcala, who will be talking about the Fiesta de Amistad art contest. So please help give us a Del Rio welcome to our former mayor, Mrs. Dora.
Well, welcome everyone. And you probably were wondering, I'm wondering what this art is all about. So let me tell you, this is one of our events of the Fiesta de Amistad. We used to have it earlier in the year, but this is the first event that we have. Every year we select one of the art pieces that the talented students from Del Rio High School enter and receive scholarships. We select one of the arts and we make a Fiesta de Amistad medals. These medals are beautiful. We have a lot of we give them out every single year. And this year we have some extra ones. So if you're interested, you can have one of these medals for any donation you want. $1, 50 cents, whatever, because that goes to the scholarship. This year we had 3 beautiful art pieces. And the first one, I'm going to start with third place. The third place, that art is Emily Escamilla submitted that beautiful piece of art. And one of the things that she said that she started with and was very excited about were the eagles, the American eagle and the Mexican eagle. Because remember, Fiesta, International Good Neighbor, is about good neighbors. Del Rio y Ciudad Acuña, Coahuila. And so the eagles are rounding up in the sky, and then everything else just falls under them. The American eagle and the beautiful, her theme, she talked about it when we had the contest, and that piece won $300. But it'll be to a very lucky person on February the 14th. We will have our wine and cheese reception and event, and we're auctioning these pieces of art. So that will be there, and believe me, people really love them, and we've gotten up to how much, Andrew? $2,500 for $2,500 auctioning for a piece of that art. Okay, that's the third place. Second place, and that is a $400 award scholarship, and that is Hugo Faz. The first one, of course, was Sofia Galindo. This is Hugo Faz, and I understand that Hugo is rated as the #1 or the very top student. He's a senior, graduating senior this year. He is so talented. And he was there, and he was very excited. And he said, Ms. Alcala, I got notice about this art contest just a couple of days before. He said, so I was up until midnight putting my art together. So Hugo, that is #2 place winner. And that is really beautiful. So take a good look at it. That's the piece of art that we are going to make the medal this year. So this year's medal is going to be that piece of art. That is Sofia Galindo, first place winner, $500. We have every year $1,500 in scholarships. So if you know any of our students from Del Rio High School that are really interested and have a little bit of talent, tell them, get in there and develop your talent, because we really need our students to prosper and to go and become maybe great artists in our country. And you never know, there's a lot of talent out there. So next year we will have our contest again in September. So if you know of any students that are artistic and would like to enter, please let them know that there's scholarships to be held. And so anyway, if you'd like a medal, we have this one. We have plenty of them. A little donation will help, but you don't have to donate if you don't want to. This medal here is the very first one that we ever had. And this was open to the entire city of Del Rio. And it's a beautiful piece of art. And the original art is displayed at the office of the Brown Plaza. And this one was open to the entire city. And the young lady that won this was a member of the art class in Casa de la Cultura in Ciudad Acuña. So this is a very, very beautiful piece of art. So if you're ever there at the Brown Plaza, take a look at it because it's displayed there. Anything else, Andrew? That's it? Okay, thank you for giving me, did I say 3 minutes? Thank you.
Thank you so much to our former mayor, Mrs. Dora Alcalá. And so next up, we have the presentation of the Little Mr. and Miss Amistad for 2024. So please help me welcome Vice President of the International Good Neighbor Council, Mrs. Mary Mota.
Thank you, Michelle. Put my glasses on. I am Mary Mota, and I'm the Vice President for the International Good Neighbor Council. And at this time, we will be presenting our Little Mr. and Little Miss Fiesta de Amistad. I would like to ask for our previous Little Miss Amistad and Little Mr. Amistad to please come up forward. And then our new Little Mr. and Miss Anais Briones and Liam Cruz Briones. And I'd like to ask my executive board to please come up here and help so that I can be able to announce. Carmen and Tina are here. Andrew? Okay. You want to come to this? No. They're gonna get. They has their name and everything there, so crown. Once they place everything on them, would you please help them? Help the little girl with the crown, and you can help me. They have the pin from the city, Carmen. Would you help him put that? Yes. In a letter. Put a crown there.
You got more experience.
Hey, you're the expert of this, not me. And once they have it, you stand them up there and Michelle so she can put the crown. Would you put the crown on? Put the crown on.
And this is why we have a pageant.
I could do it, but I would like the little ones to do it. I think it's more exciting to see them honor somebody. And then we'll put them all up here for the picture.
Mayor, would you like to pin the CDP? One more person, and we can't do this.
We have a little girl that was Miss, Little Miss La Cruz, and Little Miss Fiesta, and she's here with us today.
Just for the little ones, right? Let's do a picture with all of them and then before. Yeah. Anybody want pictures? Now's the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, let's. While they're doing this, I just want to let everybody know.
Payless Liquors now open at their new location, 1400 Veterans Boulevard. Payless Liquors has the biggest selection of liquor, wine, beer, and cigars this side of the border. Open Monday through Saturday and also drive-through available. Find them on Facebook for up-to-date specials and new items. So Payless Liquors now available at their new location, 1400 Veterans Boulevard. See you there, Del Rio, only at Payless Liquors.
What's going on, guys? Aaron Pulido here at Brown Nissan of the Rio. We have great news. The incentives are back, rebates are back, bonus cash is back, and we have it on our Nissan Sentra. We have plenty of options for you. We have plenty of colors for you. And like I mentioned, we have incentive. We have money for you under the hood for you guys to take the brand new Nissan Sentra. We also have the brand new, all totally redesigned 2025 Nissan Kicks. We're waiting for you. So stop by Brown Nissan of the Rio. Check out our brand new Nissan Kicks. Check out the Nissan Sentras. We have plenty of options for you. There's no reason for you not to stop by Brown Nissan, get a new vehicle for the family, get a new vehicle for the kids, get a new vehicle for your in-laws, whoever. Brown Nissan of the Rio has all the vehicles for you. 830-775-0566. Remember, Brown Nissan of the Rio, right on the price, right on the corner.
Horas mesas para desayunar hasta comedores formales. Ashley tiene opciones versátiles desde $499.99 y recibe un crédito de $250 en colchones con la compra de cualquier juego de dormitorio de 6 piezas. Solo en Ashley.
Well-turned collection. At Ashley, our dining furniture is made for all of life's moments. Be ready for every occasion with a table that extends and instantly elevates any space. Discover looks made for moments big and small. Only at Ashley.
And an award to them. Give them the wrong.
Okay, so let's see. This is for Leah. So this is the little Fiesta Amistad. So congratulations.
Congratulations to the Cruz Briones. And Anais Briones.
Although this way, guys, so you can take pictures. There you go.
These two children are brother and sister, and their parents are here, Marta and Briones, and they attend Buena Vista School. Congratulations. You may take your seats. Okay, at this time, I'd like to have Mayor Arriola and his wife, Mireya, to please. You're getting. And we will have Mr. Amistad, Mr. Commissioner Juan Carlos Vasquez, please step up. And Mrs. Diana Stern, please stand up. And I will have them do the honors, Mayor and Ms. Arriola.
Now let's see how well they do.
Let's see how they do. Okay. Yes, Peter, Mr. Vasquez.
I don't want to hurt nobody, so I'm going to let him hurt someone.
He'll do okay. And Mary is speaking the CDP to Ms. Stern. Ms. Vichal Gonzalez will be presenting the flowers to Ms. Stern with Mayor Arriola. And Mr. Scarborough, would you please pin the on Mr. Vasquez, please.
Well, you come in. You have more experience. There you go.
And so now they're being presented with the plaques with their new titles of Mr. Fiesta de Amistad and Mrs. Fiesta de Amistad. Please give them a round of applause.
Polo, can we get you to come up here, please? Polo was our Mr. Amistad last year, and Mary was our Miss Amistad this year, so this past year. So we thank them both. Like I explained a little bit about the little ones, I'm just gonna quickly explain a little bit about the Mr. and Miss Amistad. Mr. and Miss Amistad is another award that's very special to us because these are individuals that they're the definition of friendship in our community. As you can see, Commissioner Juan Vasquez was selected Mr. Amistad because of the many, many things he does throughout our community, not because he's the commissioner, but because he does it out of the kindness of his heart to always be there for our community, whether it is in Del Rio or in Valverde County. And then Ms. Stern was selected Miss Amistad because Ms. Stern has been there countless of years for our youth of the community. She has been a part of the community with the Chinese New Year that she does, but she holds a special part of that Chinese New Year for a lot of the youth. So we commemorate both of them because, I mean, I can't thank you both enough for being so involved and being a true definition of friendship in our community. Pictures.